Well, hello and good morning. It is Saturday, October 19th. We are coming to a near end of the duck and goose season. Now I say that because once November hits, deer season rolls in, and I'm not going to be shooting any ducks and goose at the pond. I'm going to be out looking for deer, and yeah. Stay tuned. We're gonna head out to the pond. It's 6:30 right now. It's saying 8 o'clock, 8:05 I think is sunrise, and so we can't shoot till 7:35. But we got about an hour to get everything ready, get out there, get set up, and hopefully there's some ducks in the pond. I really want to get a goose today, actually, but I know that's probably wishful thinking. All right. That's the outfit of the day, folks. Heading out, go do some hunting. Today, I'm hunting with the Stevens 320 12 gauge shotgun. We're gonna move. Canadian goose, shot him right out of the sky. Just sitting here having a coffee now. We got our goose today. Honey garlic, plum, garden potatoes, garden onion, garden garlic, and beans, stuffing, potatoes, and that's the goose. That's good. Today, I'm hunting with the Stevens 320 12 gauge shotgun. This has been a really great gun for me. I have some other videos that kind of show me shooting at some stuff with it. I'm going to do a full-on review on this gun. I have another one on my same gun, Stevens 320, but it's got the shorter barrel. It's more for like home defense rifle. I did a review on that, but I'm gonna be doing a review on this shotgun in the near future. I just wanted to get some use with it, get acquainted with it a little bit, and just to give you a full-on a real review on how I like it. I've had it now since probably about June, maybe July, and this is my first season with it, doing any hunting. I've shot several ducks with it already. I got a goose out of the air, and yeah, it's been a great gun, so let's go. Okay, we're sitting in the truck. We're gonna drive out to the back 40. Just to the edge of the field, and then we're gonna walk into the pond. So I'll take you on a little drive here. Got the moon lighting the way. Well, I messed that up. First time my gun's ever jammed up on me like that. I was hoping to have 3 good shots at them before they got a chance to run away, but obviously that wasn't the case. And we're gonna move on over to the next pond. Hopefully we get them, we can sneak up on them before they fly away there. Another round here. Where are these guys going? Come around, baby, come around. Come on, come on, come on. That's a good duck. That's a good duck. Okay. Where is he going? Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Wrong way. Okay, well, we got a goose. But I'm just going to give it a second here, because we got more coming in. I didn't get the camera on in time to get the shot. I honestly thought they were going to be too high up, but we did get one. These bullets, I don't like them. They keep jamming. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's get my shells and go see what we got over there. And then I gotta reload here. Look at that. Okay, well, let's reload before I go. Because they keep circling. I don't know if it's, I think my glove's getting in the way of there we go. We're gonna put the, oh, we got some ducks circling around over here. Let's see if they're coming this way. Shh, shh, shh. They are coming this way. Too far away. I'm just wasting shots now. Okay, let's go get that goose. I might not even need to get the boat for this one. Well, we got a goose for our catch and cook. That's incredible. Paddles here. That's my retrieval boat. That was a good shot. One shot landed him. Well, here's your goose. That's what we're gonna be eating tonight for supper. We
got ourselves a Canadian goose. Shot him right out of the sky. Doesn't look to be very old. The other one I got was like twice the size of this guy. But we're gonna go get into position because we got more ducks flying in, and we're gonna try and get another duck or two today here. Just sitting here having a coffee now. We got one goose. I've taken a few shots, so it's probably gonna take a little while for anything to come flying in. But just have a coffee. Wait for some ducks or maybe another goose. That'd be awesome. He's landing way over there. The other ones. Well, we got our goose today, and we're gonna go get them breasted out and get some seasoning and some spices and all sorts of stuff. We're gonna do a cook up tonight, so let's go. You see a nice, I think this would be a moose rub right here. And then over here, an even bigger rub over here. So, this is a good sign right here. It's telling you we got a nice buck in here somewhere. That's good news. That is good news. We're sitting at October 19th today, so another 11 days and we're open deer season for rifles. I could take my bow out right now, but I think I'm gonna wait for the rifle season. I'll probably do bow season next year. We're only allowed to get 2, so you get a general tag and then you get a supplementary tag. One you can get either a buck or a doe, and the other one is strictly doe. So this will be my first season out. Last year I went out as a spectator. This year I'll be hunting. So happy we got a goose today. We're not going home empty-handed, which is wonderful. I don't have any decoys or any not many calls. I got one goose call that doesn't seem to do anything, and I have a mallard drake call, or it's a whistle, and it doesn't seem to do much either. So anyway, stick around. We'll do our clean of the goose later. So we're just heading back in from the pond right now. It was a successful hunt, I would say. I messed up a little bit in the morning and missed the geese that were in the pond, but got one flying overhead at the other pond, so that worked out. At least we got something for our catch and cook later today. We're gonna I'll breast it out. I'll get the breasts out and I'll get the thighs out. This is just how I do it. I wasn't going to do a tutorial video on this because I'm still kind of just learning myself. I'm not really the best at this, but I'm going to give it a go and see what we can do here on video, and we're going to clean it up for you, and then we'll get cooking. First things first here, what we're going to do is we're going to pluck a little bit of these goose down feathers away, and we're going to split the skin down the middle. And we're going to cut out each breast, pop the leg up, cut some thigh out. And I guess so, like I said, we're gonna get a few of these feathers out of the way. This can get a little bit messy. We are in the garage, so I gotta try to keep the feathers to a down low here. So we're just gonna get some of this out of the way here. So basically you're just clearing some of these feathers out of the way just so we can get the breasts exposed. I'm gonna slice through the skin just like so, and just there we go. Now you got the collarbone here. It's a little tough to get through there, but we can get the skin pulled away. Trying to skin it back, just like that. This one's not working very well. This side is pretty good. Just like so. Open it right up. Expose those thighs. And try and get this side. There is a way you can just pluck the whole bird and do it that way, but this is known to be the easier way. Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing here. Just the same as the other side. We just got to get the skin pulled down, but we got a really tough spot there. There we go. It's not letting me. There. So now we're peeled down. These breasts are significantly smaller than the first one I've done. And yes, you've heard right. This is only the second one I've done. I've done a few ducks already though. It turned out pretty good. There we go. All that is done. Okay, good. We can wash that meat up after. That's what the water is there for. Just try to get as little feathers on that meat as possible because that's what's... Okay, so now we're gonna slice. Oh my God, feathers everywhere. Maybe I should have took a few more feathers off of them. Sticking to the gloves. Okay, so now we're gonna slice right down the center of that breastplate. Peel the breasts away on both sides. Slap it into the water. And so it's really, really easy on this here. And then you got that Y collarbone. Kind of waste a little bit of meat cutting along that, but I will cut that out. So then you got the breast right here, and then under the breast, right in here, is you get your tenderloin. So don't miss that. That's the good part of the meat there. Again, I need a better system here so that you can see what I'm doing. But we're just gonna cut right along that breastplate there. I'll bring the camera over here in a second so you can see. So you get right along that breastplate, and then you'll see the ribs under there. Try not to cut into that because that's when you're gonna get into the innards of the goose. So just keep nice and slow so we're not wasting any of the meat. And right along there you get that. And there's gonna be a big, there's the tenderloin there. So that can go into the water right now. And then you're gonna get a big, there it is. Yeah, we hit the blood vessel there. And just cut that out along the the wing tendon there. So beauty. And there's one nice big breast right there. Put that in the water. We'll add salt in a minute here. And then, like I promised, I'm going to try and get some of this meat out. I don't like wasting any of this bird. This bird gave us its life, and we're going to take as much of the meat as we can. So just slice right down the breastplate right here from that collarbone. And you don't want to go too deep because you're going to carve it right into here now. We're going to get that tenderloin off with this breast. We're going to try not to split the two. Right down there, and then just keep slowly carving right along that breastplate. So, I mean, you could probably just rip this out, but we're trying to do a clean, nice clean job here. There you go. Tenderloin is free. Breast is almost free. Now we're gonna find that blood vessel. It's right in there. It kind of connects the wing and the breast. Once you cut that, yeah, you'll get blood, but that's okay. We're gonna cut that thing out, just like so. And then get right along that wing, right there, just like that. Oh, a little bit of feathers coming with it. Cut the feathers off. There we go. There's another nice clean breast. Well, clean-ish once we get those feathers off. Okay, so now we got those sitting in the water, and I'll show you what I use to marinate. Basically, whatever you would use for a steak, that's what you're going to use for your goose. And let it sit for a few hours, and then I'll show you what I do to cook it later on for supper. So now we're freeing up this thigh here. You basically just want to pop it right out. So try and get as little of the feathers as possible. Okay. Just rip it down. See all that right there? That's meat that a lot of people will waste. They'll throw the bird away right at this point and call that done. But I like to get these out and use this meat here. Should just break off in there. There, like that. Okay. Now, there it is. See? I knew it was in there somewhere. So, spin it around. We're leaking a bit of blood here. That's okay. Let me get this. So you free up that leg from all that fat and just cut right through the skin there. You pretty much pop this through right away and then cut it out of the way like so. Peel all that skin back. Okay, like so, and then, yes. And once you break it, I should just pull. Okay, that's not gonna just pull, so we can cut it right there. There, once that bone pops, you can get that out. So now, good thigh meat right there. Like I said, a lot of people just throw that out. And this goose was a lot smaller than the last one that I did. which I still have a little bit of them in the freezer. But we're gonna cook this guy up tonight, the whole thing, and we're gonna have him for supper with the family. So, oopsie. Anyways, that's how I do it. To breast them out, I'll show you how I do it for cooking in a bit. It's sitting in the water there. We're gonna give this another rinse. We're gonna put it in another bowl, rinse it again, and then I'm gonna make up a marinade for it. All right, so we're here in the kitchen, and we got the goose in the bowl. We got our other bowl of clean water here. I'm gonna put some salt in that. Keep this shirt off because I'm just gonna get all wet here. Okay, and we're gonna stir it around again. Again, it's best to use warm water, dissolve the salt, and then cool it off with some ice, but I'm not doing that. So, I'm gonna rinse this breast off. Trying to make sure not bringing any of the feathers into the new bowl. That looks good. Looking good. All right. These thighs, get the feathers off. Good. One more thigh. Very good. And that tenderloin that's mixed away. And we got these two little chunks there. Good. Let's dump this water. Alright, so as promised, like I said, I just pretty much do whatever I would do for a steak, and most of the time that's just whatever I could find in the fridge. We got some barbecue sauce, some lime juice, honey garlic, plum, and some soy sauce. So I'm going to mix all this into a bowl. I'm going to cut these breasts into little goose steaks. We're going to throw it in the marinade. We're going to let it sit for a few hours, and later on for supper we're going to probably pan fry it. We'll slap some of that in there. Well, I just bought this one because I ran out last time. Slap some of that in there. Oh yeah. Oh. Slap some of that in there. Throw some of this in. Bloop, 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 bloop. And we'll squirt the lemon juice right on there. So, or sorry, lime juice. I'll put some in here. Stir that all up into one concoction there. See it in the bowl. Oh, that smells good already. Okay, so now we're gonna pull this breast out of there. We've got tenderloin, so we'll slice that so that it's all by itself. And I think we'll just cut this into three. One. And that's just really so we can get it to cook more evenly. Two. And that one's good. Get this this other breast out of there. And we got this tenderloin here. Throw that in the bowl. We got 1, 2, and 3. Now, last time I kind of sliced them in half, but I'm not going to do that this time. Alright, so these guys, I'm going to cut these guys up and cook them a little bit separate, I think. I'll just stir all this up in the sauce. This is your breast and your tenderloin. See that? Just stir it up nice. We'll cover it with a little bit of saran wrap. And we're just going to let that sit for, well, it's already 4 o'clock, so it's not going to be sitting for long. And that's supper. Alright, so there's all the meat that I cut off the thighs. They weren't really that big of thighs, but we're just going to throw it in the marinade. And we'll cook it up. Cook it up with all this. Okay. I'm gonna let that sit a couple hours and we'll get everything else ready. We have garden potatoes, garden onion, garden garlic, and harvested goose. That's what we're doing for supper tonight. There it is, beans, stuffing, potatoes, and that's goose. This is the breast, and these are the thighs all cut up and fried. Take a bite for you here. This is the goose. That's good. Really good. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it for you. Thanks for coming out on the hunt with me this morning. Thanks for joining me in the garage while we cleaned up the goose. And thanks for joining me in the kitchen while we cooked it. We ate every last bit of it for supper, and we really enjoyed the whole thing. It was wonderful. Thank you again. See you on the next one.